What's up? What's up? Yeah, going live again. Let me double check the stream, make sure. I gotta make sure everything, ever since, Hangout was dropped. Let me just see how this is. I'm still trying to figure out preventing. Oh man, is it still buffering? I still have issues with this. I've been having a lot of issues with this. It's pretty annoying, actually. To be honest, it is quite annoying. Man, I just can't get. Maybe it's my internet service provider, the upload speed, stream health. Ugh, it's still nasty. I may have to disable the webcam again, which is really annoying. Because I'm trying to, include my webcam, but it just keeps looking like trash. What's up, everybody? What's going on? Thank you for filling in. Chilling, man. How's your weekend going? Just got back chilling with my wife and her friends and her husbands. We all went out to dinner, over place to eat, drink, chill for a little bit. Oh my god, let me see. What's going on here? So how's everybody doing? How's everybody's weekend? Everybody chilling? I'm also trying to optimize as well. But this doesn't look too well. You know what I mean? It is annoying. Are y'all buffering? Yo, what's good, Jay? Ice Cream Gaming was good. Yo, DT, what's up? Rocket Billy, Red Cadillac, what's up? Yo, if you don't mind, retweet this out. But I'm just trying to check out, trying to see how this goes. You know what I'm saying? Real quick before we get into it. Puertorock is live. Damn, good night. What's up, bro? What's good, Batman? What's good, Ben John? Yo, Deep was good. Man, good, man. I'm glad. I hope everybody has a great weekend. Whatever you do. Video output is low. I don't understand. Oh, now it's green. Now the health is green. Now it's back to red. It has to deal something with my internet service provider. It keeps going in and out. At least the thing tells me. It says live stream video output low. God, I hate my service provider. I'm supposed to do game streaming with this shit? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Savage, Blackbeard, what's up? How's everybody doing? This is ludicrous. This is really ludicrous. You know what's crazy though? With Hangout, I didn't have this issue though. That's why it blows my mind. Like, this wasn't a problem with Google Hangout. You know what I mean? With Google Hangout, we didn't have this issue. I was able to stream and all that stuff, but maybe Streamlabs is more intensive. Is that what's going on? What do y'all think? Video output is low. I don't understand. Oh, now it's green. Y'all tell me. Is Streamlabs that important? Yeah, it's buffering on, off and on. Y'all remember with Hangouts, never had this issue. Let me share this out real quick. On Twitter. It is annoying. Ugh. Let's see. Now, yeah, I'm in live right now. Come rock out. Ugh. It's just feels bad. These are one of the things why I'm glad I didn't do a Patreon. You know what I'm saying? Because right now, if I would have had a Patreon, I would feel like EA getting money with half-ass results. You know what I mean? This is why I didn't do it. No point in doing this. This is not good. This is not cool. Y'all deserve better than that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I know it's free, but still, it's all about presentation. You know what I mean? Am I right? Or am I lying, chat? It's like going to school, being educated, right? You go to school, teachers presenting you something, teaching you something. It's got to be presentable. You know what I'm saying? It can't look like trash. The information can't be wrong. The PowerPoint's all off. You can't read the letters. It's like, this is nonsense. We're not going to learn anything here. You know what I'm saying? Sub chat. What's going on? Ken Van, what's good? Cold Blood Sensei. So the provider I got out here is exclusive to base because I live on base here in Germany. So they have an exclusive contract. It's called TKS. That's the name of the provider. Sometimes I wish I lived out in town, like off the base. Because, the internet out in town in Germany is fucking ridiculous. Leave it to the military to go for the lowest bidder. You know what I'm saying? Can't get the good stuff that people have out in town. They went for the lowest bidder. It's ridiculous. Like the max I got is 200 meg. That's the max. And you have to get like the cable plan in order to get 200 meg. If not, if you only get internet, I think you only get 100 meg. So to bump up to 200 meg, I also had to get a cable. I mean, it really sucks. Sometimes I wish I lived out in town and the economy. I would have had, the internet would have been so much better. Because the internet out in town is outside the base, it's freaking amazing what Germany has. It's just mind blowing the speeds they got for the price too. And I got this dog shit. But you know what's crazy though? Despite what it is, I never had this issue with Hangout though. That's what's crazy. I never had this issue with Hangout. Everything was fine with Hangout. You know what I mean? Everything was cool. But with this, TKS is the best. You think so? Oh, this dude right here. This is trash, dog. Oh, man, this is trash. And I had a couple of beers, too, hanging out. My man got the Dominican flag. Fucking Juju bean. Yo, this is trash. God, it's killing me. I feel like R. Kelly. You're killing me with this shit. I'm fighting for my life here. Like, God, man, God, dog. All right, I'm going to have to shut the camera down. And you're just going to have to enjoy my beautiful voice. How's the audio, though? The audio's fine, though, right? Hit the one button. If the audio's good. The levels is good? The levels is good? God, man, I need to go back to America. Can you control the camera res? I still have to learn. And I lowered it down to 720p. On the OBS. On the Streamlab OBS settings. I mean, hell, if I go below that, it's going to be maybe 480p, I guess. Oh, man, this is terrible. This is ludicrous. I got to figure out. There's got to be some type of settings or whatever. I just don't understand. Lordy. All right. But the audio good? Hit me up. Because I'm going to cut, is the audio good? Like, is it coming choppy? The audio should be good. So I'll just turn off the camera. I don't want to, but. Or is the whole thing buffering now? Let me turn this off right here. Let me close this right here. What are you doing right here? I don't think the chat moving, man. Did everything get stuck now? Oh, Lord. Out loud. As my friend says it. Out loud. Yo, this shit is trash. Wait a minute. Is everything over here? What the hell? ¿Y qué lo pasa aquí? Yo, this is... I think on Cold Blood, you live in Germany. Well, everybody out in town in Germany have great internet. It's on base. Whoever they contracted on base. It ain't it. It ain't it. It's trash. You know what I'm saying? Let's see who we got right here. Man, I'm ashamed to even ask you guys to hit the like button. That's how bad. 44 watching. Oh my goodness. What we got right here? And to be honest, I don't even know how to fix this. You know what I'm saying? You all know what I'm saying? Let me put God of War up in here. There we go. What's up? You know, yo, this is... I'm going to have to just minimize. All right, so let me do my thing. All right. Right? Interesting. I wonder... This is frustrating. All right, so the audio is good. All right. So what we're going to do is... Chacho. Okay, so the voice is good. It's the visuals that's trash. Well, anyway, you see David Jaffe's joint right here, right? Right behind me. You see the little thing, right? So... Silver burst. Try what? Oh, one. Okay. My man said I'm using the Kinect camera on my laptop. Yo, this is crazy. But I'll figure it out. I'm gonna have to look like a sick. See, I'm gonna just have to. He said look like a sick. All right, because this, I guess, we're just gonna do it like this. Let me once again. I got a. Where we at? Right here. Muévete. All right, this is what we're gonna do. We're going to do this. Wait, no, I want the PR77 symbol there. Webcam. Okay, we'll do that, right? We'll take me out. So that way it's not distracting, right? Buffering like crazy. I don't know what the hell is going on. I know it's not getting the right thing, whatever, but it says my video output's too low, and I can't figure out. I'm going to have to look into that. Yo, shit's crazy. I don't understand. Anyway, esto me está... Yo, this is crazy bad. I just took out the camera. Que se joda. I just took out the camera. I mean, the internet's drunk. No shit, right? The camera's fine, I think. I don't get it. Anyway, we're gonna get into this. So audio's good, right? At least, you know, I turned off the camera once again. I'm gonna have to figure something out. I don't understand why the data's not pushing through. I mean, at least YouTube now is saying the stream is. I don't know what it's got to be the internet. It's got to be my upload. It has to be. I have to check my equipment, maybe reset everything. I don't know. This shit's on crack. My internet's running like Microsoft's first party studios. It's running like trash. Like this shit is crazy. This shit is wild. All right. Let's get into it, right? So I'm not gonna post a video because YouTube be on some crazy stuff with copyright infringement and all that stuff. But you see the little screenshot, whatever. So if you don't know who the guy you see right there in front of you, what's up, my Spartan, what's good? If you don't see the guy in front of you, that's David Jaffe, right? He's the creator of God of War, was also the creator of Twisted Metal. Also created that flop known as what's that game called? Drawn to Death. You remember that? Yes, it was like a free game too. It was trash. I mean, some people enjoyed it, but it was like whatever. You know what I'm saying? So he created this, right? So he does this live stream, I think once a week. He has a YouTube channel, goes on Twitch, talks about gaming and all that stuff. It's pretty cool because you get in opinions from an actual director, somebody, the game developer, somebody that actually did it. Somebody that's in the know. They know what it takes to make games and stuff like that, right? And he created 2 popular games. Twisted Metal during his time was a big deal during PlayStation, primary PlayStation 1 and 2 era. And then God of War, All right. It wasn't Cory Barlog. Not Cory Barlog. David Jaffe. Him. He's the one, right? Don't forget to hit that like button, all right? So in his stream, he went into pretty much talking about pretty much roasting Xbox fanboys, Xbox only gamers, right? That at this point, what is it there that they're trying to damage control? Because it's clearly obvious all the issues Microsoft has, and that at this point, there's really nothing to defend how this generation turned out, okay? There's no defense to explain what they did, right? How they end up, the decision they make, the mistakes they made. There's no defense, right? So he just went out there and he's talking from, from the experience of developer. He clearly sees this. I think everyone clearly sees this. Everyone clearly sees the issues and mistakes have. And this kind of ties into both topics. I mean, it's really the same topic. This is like, how would I say? How can I put it? Man, I lost my train of thought. Okay, I got it. So now you see more and more people talking about how Microsoft messed up with Xbox, right? You see a lot of Xbox channels now talking about it. Now they're going into the very details of very mistakes, the decisions they make, how they're advertising, what games they have, and yada yada yada. Right? Now everybody is talking about, oh, Microsoft messed up. They ain't giving us the games. The game gives us the games. Now it's all about that, right? All right. So you got all that now, right? And David Jaffe covered this, okay? But if you notice, a lot of Xbox dudes, well, not even a lot of Xbox dudes, the fanboys, the defense force, whatever, they're now saying, oh, you're just clout chasing, or, you're just chasing views. That's all they're doing right now, chasing views. Oh, they're just talking about this because now they're chasing views, right? From the perspective as a gamer, right? Even if you believe that they're chasing views, you have to ask, my man said, because you're not running your system in the Azure cloud. You have to ask, is the merit of the content valid? Is what they're saying valid? Even if you hear it 100 times, is it valid, right? That's the reality of all the issues. Now, here's the thing. Some of you's been on my channel a long time, right? Some of you's been here for the start. Some of you came up halfway. And I've been saying the issues Microsoft has for a long time. Before it became cool, before it became styles, I always asked the question, man, this is another E3 where Microsoft didn't announce a new AAA. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, I've been saying that for a long time. And people just kidnap me, damage control, tell me I'm a fanboy. It takes time to make games. And then another year goes by. And then another year. And I'm like, yo, Microsoft's not announcing new AAAs. Like, they're talking about backwards compatibility. They're talking about, not Cory Barlog, David Jaffe, the guy that you see on the screen. David Jaffe, not Cory Barlog. That's why if you look at the picture, it says Jaffe stream. Cory Barlog was part of the team when God of War was created. But David Jaffe was the head honcho until he left and Cory Barlog took over. Oh, man. Yeah, here you go. So, all right. Damn, what was I, man? Y'all killing me with this. Okay, my man came out the peace sign. All right, going back, right? So I've been saying the issues before was cool, right? Year after year. Hey, where's the new AAA piece? New AAA. People thought I was just saying it simply just to troll and talk shit. But nobody listened to the merit of what I was saying. I was just saying, listen, it's been a couple of years since Microsoft announced a new big AAA IP. Like, what's going on here? And every Xbox dude was coming at me, thinking, you're just a pony, Sony fanboy. You're just talking shit. You're just afraid of the X. You're fearing the X. And I'm like, what the fuck is there to fear? Like, it's a fucking consumer product. Like, what? It's supposed to run up in my house and, start shooting guns at me? Like, it's not going to do nothing. Damn thing's not going to do a damn thing. Right? I was asking, where are the new AAA IPs? Like, what's the new game? Oh, beef? Who had beef? No. So Jaffe and Cory Barlog never had beef. No. There's no beef between them. At least anything I said. No. He just left to do his own thing, Jaffe, and Cory Barlog took over. Okay. But Jaffe he had a stream recently roasting Xbox fanboys. And I'll put the link of his stream, but I won't play his stream live on this air. Well, one, because I'm buffering like no other. And two, the copyright restrictions and potentially getting flagged, so I don't want to deal with that. So I don't want to risk any of that. But I will put the link to his stream so you can see it for yourself. It was about an hour long. But a lot of things these guys are saying, a lot of things Jaffe's now saying, I said a while. Because it doesn't take me long to realize something's not right. You understand? Like, it doesn't take me long. I don't need 3-4 years later to realize something's wrong. I knew from a while back, I'm like, wait a minute. Like, Microsoft's not showing trailers. They're not making announcements. They're not even doing tweets about new AAA IPs. Like, there's nothing. There's no signs. And I used to say that year over year, and people thought it was just damage controlling because, Sony's E3 sucked, or you're a pony, da-da-da. They used to say all this shit, right? And now, all of a sudden, 2019, we got one more solid year before next gen comes. Now, everybody saw the light. Right? Everybody saw Shangri-La. Now, oh my God. Everybody knows the truth. And I'm looking at everybody like, y'all notice this now? Like, I've been noticing this for like almost a little over 3 years. Everybody's putting the pieces together now. It's too late. Like, it's too late to start saying nothing. Why do you expect to be done now? You should have said something 3-4 years ago. You probably would have gotten games now. But people damage control and focus on the wrong thing, right? But I guess, some people feel better late than never. I guess that's the new wave. So now you got a lot of Xbox dudes now. A lot of them. Going out there talking about Thomas guys, hey, Puertorock, I saw on Pastebin article today that part of the deal between Microsoft and Sony is for Xbox to have the more powerful hardware in exchange for cloud stuff. I hope it's not true. I don't listen to that. That don't even make sense. Whoever put that in an article, slap him. Give him an E-slap. That don't even make sense. The two don't even, that don't even make sense at all. That don't even make sense at all. So Xbox YouTubes, they're going out there. Now they're talking about Sony has the better games. They do the bigger budgets. They go out there and appease their console fan base. Microsoft has been promising Xbox gamers year after year after year and never delivered. Now all this stuff is coming out together, right? All this stuff. Stuff that's been said for a long time. Now it's the truth, right? And now the new answer, the new counter to all these conversations. I mean, granted, yeah, now they're saying it now. Now they want to say it, but it is true. It's just, you guys could have said this 3 years ago when I was saying it. Right? But now, I guess 2019 is the year to say this stuff, right? You could have said this a long time ago, but they didn't, right? And now the new damage control is, these guys are just doing it to chase views. It's the new thing. It's a style, right? They're getting hits because of these comments. The first question you got to ask, why are these videos getting hits? Sure, you got the haters, people who don't like Xbox. They're talking trash, right? But then you got people, right, who can relate to these comments or to relate to these videos because they agree. That's the reason why these guys are getting a lot of views. Sure, as YouTube content creators, they recognize they're getting more views bashing Xbox, bringing up these topics. And they do. They are getting huge views. But that's because there is a lot of gamers out there, right? Whether the YouTuber gamer truly feels the way he feels. Let's say if these YouTube gamers don't really truly feel that way. Let's say it's all lies. They're just making shit up, right? It's a pre-scripted conversation, whatever. They don't really care, whatever. They still play Xbox. They're just doing it for the views, right? So from the YouTube content creator, what they say on video is just all bullshit. They don't really mean it. They are chasing views. But the reality is the words do have meaning because somebody out there that's listening is like, you know what? That's exactly how I feel about Xbox. And that's why they're getting the views. Because those views represent the people that agree. Regardless if the YouTuber is just doing it for entertainment or if the YouTuber is serious about it. The actual reality, the words that are speaking are truth. Microsoft hasn't been giving you the exclusive. Microsoft sold another $500 most powerful console, but yet they didn't create a game to take advantage of it. Constant games that are at best average and nothing big and compelling, and the generation's about to end, and they got nothing on the Xbox One platform. In terms of a new franchise that carries over for the next gen. The way the OG Xbox had Halo and Forza, the 360 had Gears, Xbox One did nothing. It was as if it wasn't even around, technically. There's no game to identify Xbox One. When you think of OG Xbox, it's Halo and Forza, right? Those are the two big ones, right? And then when you think of, what did 360 bring to the table? Oh, that's Gears. It brought Gears to the table, right? And I think Forza Horizon even, right? When people are going to look back and ask, what did Xbox One bring to the table? What? People are going to say Sea of Thieves? Rise? What can you say? It didn't bring nothing to the table. The new answer, the new wave that slaps, apparently, is Microsoft bought a whole bunch of studios. It takes time to make games. That is a valid point. It does take time to make games. The problem, though, with that point is it doesn't apply to Xbox One. Because by the time these games come out, Scorpio or Scarlet, Xbox Scarlet will be out in the market, right? Scarlet will be the new wave. Scarlet will be the new wave for Xbox console, right? Xbox console gaming, right? The new wave is Scarlet, right? Of course, these games most likely will run on the Xbox One X. So you still be able to play on the Xbox One X. But here's the thing where people don't understand. Why did gamers buy Xbox One X? because they want the most powerful hardware along with these big games, these new IPs, these new games, right? If the Xbox Scarlet, or not even if, when the Xbox Scarlet comes out, Xbox One X is no longer the most powerful console. The Scarlet's the most powerful console. At a minimum, the most powerful Xbox console that you can get. Therefore, it doesn't matter if the games finally come out, because the best Xbox experience in terms of console to play these games is the Scarlet. Meaning, you wasted your time getting a One X. If the One X came out, let's say in 2015 or 14, and these new games were going to come out within the same gen of the One X, and the One X is the most powerful console, then okay, that's cool. Yeah, it takes time to make games, but when they come out, you played on the console that you just bought, and you finally got what you wanted. You know, the best graphics, best refresh, you know, best frame rates, whatever. All that bullshit nonsense, right? But that's not what you're going to get. Because by the time these games are made and come out, Scarlet is going to be the most powerful Xbox console. At a minimum, in terms of Xbox, it's the most powerful Xbox console. The console you own is not that dude no more. So even when the games do come out, your console is not going to be up to par. It's not going to be the best versions of that game. It's not going to be the things you wanted. You're not going to get out of your console because the new one's out. And the problem is, the diehards around Xbox, right? They're the ones that'll go out to buy Scarlet no matter what. But the ones that aren't diehards, they have to take a leap of faith to buy another $500 console and hope they finally get what they want. Because in reality, and I said this before, no one's going to really be that happy that they got the best version of Call of Duty or Madden. Sure, it's pretty cool in the beginning. You got the honeymoon, whatever. You got the first year, whatever. But after that, it gets old. They want the big new experience. Because like it or not, especially when it comes to multiplats, you're not really playing the best version of multiplats. That's not really the truth. The best version of multiplats, we all know, regardless of who makes the most powerful console, whether it's PlayStation from Sony or Nintendo, which will never, or it's and some might put it's the PC. PC will always have the better version over your console. Now, you could come out and say, well, I'm a console-only gamer. Cool. All that means is you choose the platform that's not running the best version of games because you don't like the PC platform. That's what console-only gamer means. It means you're choosing not to buy the platform for whatever reason. Maybe it's too more expensive. You don't want to deal with the kinks or deal with setup or building it. Whatever the reason it is, it still doesn't change the fact that there's a platform out there that is running your games better. Better frame rates, better resolutions, mods, the whole shebang. You are not playing the best version of games, even if you decide to limit yourself to just console onlys. That's a gamer decision. If you want to say I'm a console only gamer, that still doesn't change the fact that there's a platform that exists and the games are simply better on that platform. So saying those words don't mean anything. It doesn't alter reality. It's not like, you're a magician. You're not Doctor Strange. By saying, well, I'm a console-only gamer, it doesn't make PC disappear off the shelves. They still are out there. They still exist. So while you chose to play only on console, someone else chose to play on PC. And if they're willing to spend the money, they're playing the better version of the game than you are, whether you want to recognize it or not. Doesn't matter if you want to go out there and act all Sandra Bullock, go all Bird Box. You could go all Bird Box all day you want. Someone's playing a better version of the game than you because it's available, right? So, Microsoft releases these games 3-4 years from now. The Scarlet is out. What does the do? Do you take a leap of faith? Do you go pay another $500 and then hope these games are great? If they're great, cool. But what if they suck again? And now you spent another $500. These are the concerns a lot of gamers have. Or at least a lot of Xbox gamers have. I don't have this concern. I'm going to be real. I don't have this concern. I'm having this conversation because there's a mixed crowd. in this audience? Shout out to Carlos Crespin with the super chat. Carlos said they suddenly falling in love with indies, pretending they never bash the indie. I mean, PlayStation early this gen. These dudes are fake hyping. It is what it is, man. I mean, I'll be honest. That, along with Power, games exclusive, I don't understand. I'll be honest. These things are just consumer products, right? PlayStation's a consumer product. Xbox consumer product. Nintendo Switch is a consumer product. They're just consumer products. There's things you buy, right? And the reason why you buy them is because they're supposed to do something for you. I don't know why there's gamers that alter their taste to fit the console when in reality, the console's supposed to continue to fit what they want, you know? Like if you, like for example, if you like the most powerful console, right? And that's the reason why you bought a PS4 over the Xbox One. Well, when the Xbox One X came out, then you switch over and get the X because that's what you do. You want the most powerful console. Got that, right? If you bought an Xbox One in the beginning of gen because of the exclusives, you're like, hey, Microsoft came out with better exclusives. Rise, whatever your opinion, right? That's why you rock with Xbox One. Well, as time went over and PlayStation started putting out exclusives, then you go with PlayStation. You know how the neutrals, people make fun of neutrals, right? Because they're wishy-washy. Like a lot of hardcore Xbox guys don't like neutral gamers. A lot of PlayStation guys don't like neutral gamers either because they're always switching sides, whatever. My opinion, I have the most respect for the neutral gamers. Yep, you heard me. Neutral gamers I respect. Because when you look at it, they're in it for themselves. They have no allegiance to any console. If one console is the hot wave with games, they're going to go with that console. And if halfway into the gen, it starts being trash and the other console ends up being better with more games, then they're going to switch sides and go with the other console. They're looking out with their self-interest. They're not staying loyal to any team. They're going to switch sides as the heat of the moment goes because they're looking out for their own self-interest. Which is the console that's doing for me now? What have you done for me lately? That's their attitude. You don't need to be loyal to a console. It's a consumer product. Does it do what you really wanted to do? You know, if you are out there hyping exclusives, is the console still giving you exclusives? Well, no, but yeah, I could do other things. I got great controllers. Did you worry about controllers and all this other stuff before? No? Then why are you worrying about now? Go support the console, right? Go support the console that actually does what you want it to do. Don't support a console simply because, but this is my first console, or I've been down with this console for 10 years. That doesn't mean anything. What the hell? You should have signed a prenup then. Like, what are you doing? Doesn't matter what the past is. Is it still doing what you truly loved about the product from the start? And if the answer is no, then it's okay to say, you know what? This console's trash. And when you look at the messaging from the company, and you just simply ask them, hey, are you doing what I always liked about you? And if they tell you no, this is what we're doing, then you could look at them and be like, you know what? Then we're done. Nice knowing you. Had great memories. But I can't mess with you no more. Nobody owes allegiance to anybody. What's up, Devel? Shout out to the chat. Hit the like button. Just a quick stream about this with David Jaffe. And Xbox YouTubers all of a sudden seeing the light. I said from the start, and for those of you who've been rocking out with me for a long time, that I didn't get my PlayStation 4 till 2015. And of course, we all talk trash. It's all jokes. A lot of people make fun of me for not getting a PlayStation 4. You know what I'm saying? It's all jokes. It's all cool. Those are my peeps, right? But besides the joke, there is merit to why I did that. Because, again, I said from the start, it's about the games. And 2013, 14, Drive Club and Killzone wasn't doing it for me. It wasn't doing it for me, so I didn't bother with it. I just kept playing my backlog of PlayStation 3 games that I did want to play, and I kept playing it. And then, and every year I looked at PlayStation, are you doing something that I really want? And when PlayStation got Bloodborne, that's my shit right there. Finally, you got something that I want, right? And I looked at Xbox too. I'm like, is Xbox getting something that I want? And the games they were getting, I didn't want. Titanfall, multiplayer only, I wasn't feeling that. I'm like, I'm not buying. I don't really care about multiplayer only game, right? Rise, wasn't feeling that. Sunset Overdrive, wasn't feeling that. Okay games, but I'm like, man, these games in the console cost $500, and this is the wave. I was like, man, I'm not feeling these games. I'm gonna buy a $500 console, play Sunset Overdrive. Really? That's a $500 game? Dead Rising? I didn't even like Dead Rising when it first launched. Not like that. I was like, man. And then I'm not a racing guy, so another Forza games interested me. I'm like, nah, I'm going to just wait. I'm going to just keep waiting until somebody actually pushes the game I want. That's what I'm going to do. And Sony struck first. Bloodborne. Boom. It was a wrap. I'm going to get me a PC. Merc, if I just buy a PC, I'm going to get a PC. That's going to be my secondary platform. Because I'll be honest, a lot of the talk in conversations of Xbox Now, I'm already past that. Because I said this years ago. I think it should have been said a lot sooner. But what is what it is. Next gen, my secondary platform. Because I'm not going to go all hard and crazy on PC. I'm going to get something to start off with. Figure out, because there's a lot of lessons learned. Do I go Ryzen? Do I stay with Intel? Do I get AMD? Was NVIDIA? You know what I'm saying? What's the best, motherboard? All that stuff, right? So I'll build me a decent, beginner's PC, mid-range, 1080p to 1440p, 60 frames, window. Easily affordable, right? And then I'll build and increase from there. But that'll be my secondary platform. And I'll have access to all the Microsoft games. And I'll have access to Steam exclusives, Epic Game Store exclusives, whatever. All the PC exclusives that you can't get on console. I'll have access to that. I'll have access to all the Microsoft games. And then, of course, I'm day one with the PS5. Nintendo, I want to get a Switch. But they got to drop the price. But now they're releasing that Switch Lite crap, which is $200. So they're not dropping the price of the normal Switch, which is upsetting because I don't think that thing is worth $40. I mean, $40. $300. And the games stay at $60, which is crazy. But eventually they have to drop the price. Even if I have to break out the backlog, whatever. But that's going to be me. Next gen, PS5, PC, and hopefully sprinkle some Nintendo on top of that, right? That's just me. I moved on from that. Now, when I say this, because I say that on Twitter, mofos be coming at me, replying with like, well, I'm a console-only gamer. And I'm like, okay, that has nothing to do with me. All right? That's that. I'm not saying Titanfall first one was not a beast or that it was a bad game. I'm just saying it was a multiplayer-only game, and that didn't attract me to pay $500 for a console. That's what I'm saying. Not saying that it's a bad game or whatever. I just didn't see that as, okay, Titanfall, $500 console. No, not for me. That's what I'm saying. But when I say people are going PC, people come back, oh, I'm a console-only gamer, so PC's not an option. I'm like, I didn't say it was not. I'm like, whoa, listen. Me talking about going PC has nothing to do with anybody else. Everybody has choices. Like, I'm not telling you that since I'm getting PC, you need to do it with me. Like, no, none of us is going to be with me when I buy these platforms, just as much as I'm not going to be with you when you buy whatever platform you want to play on. This is just what I'm doing and how the way forward for me. For the way forward for everybody else, that's what y'all going to do. You want to stick with Xbox? Go stick with Xbox. It doesn't do anything to me. It's not like you're using my money to buy the thing. If that's the best way to play for you, then, that's it. Enjoy it. So I'm going to leave it as this. At the end of the day, consumer products, whatever, yada, yada, yada. Right? A lot more gamers are now calling out Xbox. In my opinion, too late. I don't even see why. When you had the chance to do it and possibly send a true message to Microsoft, maybe we'd get some new games launching recently, this year or something, Vice, waiting such a long time. But y'all didn't. So what's the point now? I don't know. Notice I don't make videos matching what these guys are saying because there's no point. I said this a long time ago. I already said this years ago. I don't need to keep saying it. It's to me, it's already too late. I think Microsoft already made the decision. That train already left the station. They're heading full force the direction they're going. Right? It is what it is. This gen's a wrap. Lock it up. I'll be honest. Obviously with PlayStation, it's going to be not even talking next gen. This gen is even the way it's going to end is going to be amazing for PlayStation. We got Death Stranding in November. Next year, Ghost of Tsushima and The Last of Us 2. And we still got some games from the China Hero Project like Lost Soul Side. It's going to be crazy. And some people are looking forward to Dreams or, Dreams, Concrete Genie. There's a lot of stuff for a lot of people. A lot of content, a lot of new products, a lot of new big AAA IPs, and the gen's not over. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. It's just straight up crazy. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. And I think that's what led David Jaffe to make his rant live stream. Because it's so lopsided when you look at these two consoles, how one is just full-blown pushing new games, new talent, and you get to enjoy it this gen, while the other one is like, man, what's going on here? What's up, Cali Rex? And it is what it is, But I'm going to leave it at this because, it's time for me to play some games for myself, enjoy my weekend. Shout out to you all